Today our topic is the best modern Stoic thinkers you should know. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy, but it is still very relevant today. Many modern thinkers have taken the ideas of Stoicism and applied them to our modern world. These thinkers help us understand how to live a good life, how to handle challenges, and how to stay calm in difficult situations. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot control. It is a philosophy of strength, resilience, and peace. Let's talk about some of the best modern Stoic thinkers who can inspire and guide us in our lives. First, let's talk about Ryan Holiday. Ryan Holiday is one of the most popular modern Stoic writers. He's written many books about Stoicism, such as The Obstacle is the Way, Ego is the Enemy, and Stillness is the Key. Ryan Holiday makes Stoicism easy to understand and shows how it can be used in everyday life. He often uses examples from history, sports, and business to explain Stoic ideas. For example, in The Obstacle is the Way, he explains how challenges and problems can actually help us grow stronger. Instead of seeing obstacles as something negative, we can see them as opportunities to improve ourselves. Ryan Holiday's work is practical and motivating. He shows us how to stay focused, calm, and disciplined, even when life is difficult. Another important modern Stoic thinker is Massimo Pigliucci. Massimo is a philosopher and scientist who has written books like How to Be a Stoic and a Handbook for New Stoics. He combines ancient Stoic philosophy with modern science and psychology. Massimo explains how Stoicism can help us deal with stress, anxiety, and uncertainty. He teaches us to focus on our own actions and attitudes, rather than worrying about things we cannot change. Massimo also emphasizes the importance of living a virtuous life. In Stoicism, virtue means qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. Massimo believes that by practicing these virtues, we can live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Next, we have Donald Robertson. Donald Robertson is a psychotherapist and author who has written books like Stoicism and The Art of Happiness and How to Think Like a Roman Emperor. He's an expert in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which is a type of therapy that is influenced by Stoic philosophy. Donald Robertson shows how Stoic ideas can be used to improve our mental health and well-being. For example, he teaches us how to challenge negative thoughts and replace them with more positive and rational ones. This is a key idea in Stoicism. We cannot always control what happens to us, but we can control how we think about it. Donald Robertson's work is very practical and helpful for anyone who wants to overcome anxiety, fear, or depression. Another great modern Stoic thinker is William B. Irvine. William Irvine is a philosophy professor and the author of A Guide to the Good Life, The Ancient Art of Stoic Joy. In this book, he explains how Stoicism can help us find happiness and contentment in life. William Irvine suggests that we should practice negative visualization, which means imagining the worst-case scenario. This might sound strange, but it actually helps us appreciate what we have and prepares us for challenges. For example, if we imagine losing our job or our health, we realize how lucky we are to have these things right now. William Irvine also talks about the importance of setting goals and living with purpose. He believes that Stoicism can help us live a more balanced and satisfying life. Another modern Stoic thinker you should know is Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss is best known for his book The 4-Hour Workweek, but he is also a big fan of Stoicism. He often talks about Stoic ideas in his podcasts and interviews. Tim Ferriss uses Stoicism to stay calm and focused in high-pressure situations. For example, he practices the Stoic exercise of premeditatio malorum, which means thinking about potential problems before they happen. This helps him prepare for challenges and reduces his fear of failure. Tim Ferriss also emphasizes the importance of self-discipline and continuous learning. He believes that Stoicism can help us achieve our goals and live a more adventurous and fulfilling life. Another important name is Nancy Sherman. Nancy Sherman is a philosophy professor and the author of Stoic Warriors. In her book, she explores how Stoicism has influenced military leaders and soldiers throughout history. Nancy Sherman explains how Stoic ideas like courage, resilience, and self-control are essential for people in high-stress professions. She also discusses the emotional side of Stoicism. While Stoicism is often seen as a philosophy of emotional detachment, Nancy Sherman argues that it is actually about understanding and managing our emotions in a healthy way. Her work is very insightful and shows how Stoicism can be applied in challenging and demanding situations. Another modern Stoic thinker is Pierre Hadot. Pierre Hadot was a French philosopher who wrote about ancient philosophy, including Stoicism. His book, Philosophy as a Way of Life, explains how ancient philosophers like the Stoics saw philosophy as a practical guide to living, not just an abstract theory. Pierre Hadot emphasizes the importance of spiritual exercises such as meditation, self-reflection, and mindfulness. These exercises help us develop self-awareness and inner peace. Pierre Hadot's work reminds us that philosophy is not just about thinking, it is about living a good and meaningful life. Finally, we have Epictetus. Although Epictetus is an ancient Stoic philosopher, his teachings are still very relevant today. His ideas have inspired many modern Stoic thinkers. Epictetus was born a slave, but he became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. His main teaching is that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot control. This idea is the foundation of Stoicism. Epictetus also teaches us to be humble, to treat others with kindness, and to live according to our values. His teachings are simple but powerful, and they can help us navigate the challenges of modern life. These modern Stoic thinkers show us that Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy. It is a practical and powerful way of life. They teach us how to stay calm in difficult situations, how to focus on what really matters, and how to live with purpose and integrity. Stoicism is not about ignoring our emotions or pretending that life is easy. It is about facing reality with courage and wisdom. It is about accepting what we cannot change and working hard to improve what we can. The best modern Stoic thinkers help us understand these ideas and apply them to our own lives. Whether you are dealing with stress, facing a big challenge, or just trying to live a better life, Stoicism can guide you. It teaches us to be strong, resilient, and peaceful, no matter what happens. So, take some time to learn from these modern Stoic thinkers. Read their books, listen to their talks, and try to practice Stoic principles in your daily life. You might be surprised by how much it can help you.